Welcome to today's Explainer. In the high stakes, high trust world of the legal profession, literally every single detail matters. The briefs you file, the suits you wear, the premium stationery you use in the office. But there's a hidden liability lurking in your firm's daily operations. It's kind of this massive blind spot that's silently chipping away at the premium brand you've worked so incredibly hard to build. We're talking about your email signature. It is absolutely the first impression you cannot afford to mess up. So today, we're going to break down exactly why email signature automation is no longer just a luxury for law firms, it's a fundamental necessity.
Really think about this for a second. How many emails did your firm send today? Go ahead, just estimate your daily volume in your head. Between your partners, associates, paralegals, and all the administrative staff, how many individual messages left your firm's outbox and landed in the inbox of a client, opposing counsel, a judge, or a referral partner? Hundreds? Maybe thousands? The reality is, your email signature is your firm's single most frequent brand touchpoint. Every single time you hit send, you're basically delivering this micro-presentation of your firm's brand and credibility.
There's actually a saying in this industry, if you can manage a signature, you can manage a file. Clients, well, they judge a firm's competence based on these tiny details long before a formal relationship even begins. They might see your email before they ever sign a retainer or jump on a consultation call. So the crucial point is that a polished, consistent signature communicates organization. It communicates professionalism. It proves to the client that you have your house in order. Because think about it, if your firm can't even standardize the bottom of an email, it unconsciously plants a seed of doubt. Like, will they be meticulous with my sensitive legal documents?
Section 1, the manual signature mess. Let's take a hard look at the jarring, honestly sometimes comical reality that represents the status quo for the vast majority of law firms. You have junior staff who just copy-pasted a colleague's signature on their first day and, whoops, accidentally kept the wrong job title. Or you have that one senior partner stubbornly using a pixelated logo from a 2009 rebrand. You've got a paralegal whose email accidentally appends a personal Gmail footer right at the bottom of a court filing. Oh, and don't even get me started on mobile devices. You craft the perfect email on your phone, and the mobile app just strips out all the formatting, delivering a plain text, unreadable mess. It's a total comedy of DIY errors. But here's the truth. It doesn't happen because your team is malicious. Actually, scratch that. It happens simply because nobody actually owns the signature process. Let's try to quantify that chaos for a minute. Let's say your firm has 300 employees. If you rely on staff to manage their own settings, you don't have one unified brand. No way. You have 300 completely different interpretations of your firm's brand going out in outbound communications every single minute of every single day. Multiplied by the thousands of emails each person sends a year, man, the scale of this inconsistency is genuinely staggering. Section 2, Anatomy of a Perfect Signature. Okay, let's dive into this and see what a polished, professional legal signature actually requires to do its job correctly. First up, professional identification. That means your full name, your legal designations like LLB or KC, your exact title, and your practice area. Next is contact and branding. You need a direct phone number, the firm name, a perfectly rendered and consistent logo, website URL, and the correct office address. Finally, and this is absolutely crucial for this industry, compliance. We're talking your licensed jurisdictions and the mandatory legal disclaimers. Every single person in the firm needs this exact, comprehensive structure, but it has to be adapted to their specific role, and it needs to render flawlessly no matter what device they happen to be using. When you get all those elements right, you send a very specific message. Uniform signatures signal that your team operates under a shared standard. Beautifully consistent logos, exact brand colors, pristine typography, all of that proves to your clients that your firm has invested heavily in its identity. It shows unity, precision, and just an unyielding commitment to professionalism across the board. Section 3, the power of automation. So how do we bridge the gap? Well, the old way relies on IT painstakingly building an HTML template, emailing it out, and asking staff to please copy-paste it into their Outlook settings. And what happens? People forget, they break the formatting, they lose it when they get a new laptop. The new way uses a centralized platform integrated directly into Microsoft 365, and this brilliantly illustrates the difference. The old method relies on trust and manual effort, and honestly, it fails due to a lack of enforcement. The new method relies on technology and centralized control. The result? Flawless enforcement without a single employee having to lift a finger. Let's demystify exactly how this technology works, because it's incredibly elegant. Step 1, you design the signature centrally, just one time, perfectly matched to your firm's exact brand standards. Step 2,
The system syncs all employee details, names, titles, phone numbers, automatically pulling them straight from your firm's Entra ID directory. Step 3. It deploys instantly to all mailboxes through Exchange Online. Seriously, there are no IT support tickets, there are no convoluted instructions. It just magically appears, perfectly formatted on every device across the entire firm.
And here is where the magic really happens for firm administrators. Centralized management means staff literally cannot edit or override their signatures. This is all about strict enforcement. Attorneys and paralegals no longer manage their own signatures individually. By locking this down, you prevent any individual improvisation. You ensure that the firm's unified image is never ever compromised by an accidental typo or, a really creative font choice. The operational efficiency of this whole thing is just phenomenal because details pulled directly from Entra ID. Think about this. If an associate makes partner and their title updates in the directory, their email signature automatically updates the very next day. Boom, done. If the firm opens a new branch in a different city, one centralized update pushes the new address to everyone instantly. And it guarantees that your custom branding, your logos, your colors, your fonts renders consistently whether the email is opened on a desktop PC, a tablet, or an iPhone. It's a massive win for both productivity and brand integrity. Section 4, protecting your reputation. Let's move to and see how this builds into the big picture of operating in a high-trust, high-stakes legal environment.
Consider this for a moment. You've invested in your office space, your premium stationery, your high-end website. While your email signature deserves the exact same attention. You spare no expense ensuring your physical lobby looks immaculate, right? You pay top dollar for a beautifully designed website to assure clients they are in expert hands. But if you send them a crucial case update and the signature looks like a broken, unformatted mess from 2009, it silently chips away at that premium brand perception you just paid an absolute fortune to cultivate. The digital impression is for sure just as vital as the physical one. So I'll leave you with this. What is your email signature saying about your firm right now? Is it projecting unity, supreme organization, and elite professionalism? Or is it telling a story of unmanaged chaos? Standardizing with an automated platform isn't just some routine IT upgrade. It's a critical investment in your firm's credibility. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Scrutinize those daily details, and I'll see you in the next one.